Progress as fire crews call off this week's strike, although more still loom. 3 days of negotiations between the NZPFU and Fire and Emergency this week have led the union to cancel tomorrow's industrial action. But Union National Secretary Watty Watson says other strikes remain scheduled for now next Friday and on November 21. She says Fire and Emergency's interested in their new proposal, with a response expected this week.
There's no guarantee that they're going to accept it, but it's at least then we're now looking at the information that we've got to get and see whether or not that starts us on the pathway to settlement.
Debbie Ngarewa-Packer says Te Pāti Māori backs its decisions. The party co-leaders have held a sit-down interview with Aratoa, reiterating claims of a budget blowout at Maria Meno Kapakingi's office and saying they found it out from the Speaker, not the MP. Ngarewa-Packer says they decided to address a mistake, but that hasn't been respected.
When you make a mistake, simply own it. We all do. And I think that's the problem. It doesn't really matter how one got there. The reality is we got there.
Kapakingi has stated there was no overspend and the budget needed adjusting after the death of an MP. People in crisis will no longer have 24/7 access to the Strapped for Cash lifeline. The mental health helplines still running 7 days a week, but faced with an annual shortfall of more than $2 million, it's reducing its hours to 7 a.m. to midnight. It's one of New Zealand's longest running services provided by Presbyterian Support Northern. Chief Executive Sean Greaves says they're asking the government to help.
$2 million is a drop in the bucket when it comes to the social and health and economic cost of people taking their own lives.
Claims New Zealand needs to prepare for the possibility of space terrorism. Waikato law lecturer Anna Marie Brennan says cheaper satellite tech has made it much easier for non-government players. She says legal frameworks focus on space exploration and science, but some recent changes to our law start to recognise the risk.
Moving forward, New Zealand will need to think carefully about how we can try and ensure that its industry is protected from this type of terroristic activity.
The tourism ministers shut down worries running the Michelin Guide ruler over New Zealand will spotlight hospitality issues. Tourism New Zealand is spending $6.3 million to expand the famed restaurant rating system to Auckland, Wellington, Christchurch and Queenstown. The Kiwi Guide's out next June, with secret squirrel inspectors dining countrywide for more than a year. Louise Upston says restaurants want less focus on bad news.
We've actually had more open this year than close, and also what we're seeing is an increase in the number of people employed in hospitality.